What's going on, everybody? Who's ready for Team Chaos or Team Order? That is not this stream, but it will be happening soon. But how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Phoenix Wright Justice for All. I hope you're all having a good week so far. Tomorrow is Friday, I believe. At least that's what I believe. At least I hope it's Friday. Either way, let's get back to it, shall we? Let's head back where we are about to continue our court case against clowns. Hey, Rodrigo, welcome back to the stream. I see Arthur, Alex, what's going on? How are you all doing? Talking about that Splatoon 2 going on, right? Arthur says it's already Friday over there. Sweetie, Arthur, sweetie, come on. Don't bother me like that. It's still Thursday here. You have to believe me. I didn't go anywhere near that crime scene. So then, where were you when the murder took place? We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room. And while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right? Exactly, he told me to wait in the room because he will be right back. It's 101 degrees? Not over here, it's like close to 70. It's like between 60 and 70. That's what it seems like. But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right? Aha! Pixels 101. Alright, everybody, welcome to Pixels 101. You're gonna all look at my games. Here are my games. Thanks for taking my class. Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off. Well, good for me. He said good for me, so I deserve a prize. My prize is a sip of Snapple. Whoa, look at that. You can barely see anything on it, right? Invisible jam. Oh, that's good. Which means... It means that the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max. Fabulous! There's a fabulously possible possibility! Well done, Nick. Yeah, but how are we gonna prove that? However, sweetie, why would the ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't that a bit strange? Axel has a surprise for me? Axel has a surprise for me? What could it be, Axel-sensei? And my prize is jam? That's right, Alex. Wait, I know what my prize is, Axel. My prize is dressing up like Max Galactica, right? Throwing cards off. Wait, hold on. Let me get some cards over here. I got some cards to throw off. Alright. Cards. Cards! Cards! Ah! Ah! Can I be like Max Galactica and just throw cards at you like, ah! Great, I gotta pick all that up later, but still, that was a fun thing, right? Your first emote got accepted today? Nice! I like it! That's beautiful, though. You know how to make Quince? Is it Quince or Quince jam? Either way, I don't know what that is. What is that kind of jam? If you think about it, all they found at the crime scene was my silk hat. What about my cloak? Pixel, I made a mess. There's cards everywhere. I mean, just look at Max Galactica. He's like this. And when I do it, I made a mess, but apparently there's a pile of cards on the floor. No one's talking about them. He's dropping all these cards. Double, Wow, Max, I never thought of that. You should be a detective or something. Well, I was never quite sure what to be when I grew up. Magician or president. And I chose president! You have no idea how hard it was to make a decision. Anybody want President Max Galactica? Max Galactica for President 2020, let's do it! How's Pixel been? Pixel's been doing alright. Another long week of work, but streams make it all better. That's really cool. Fabulous, this mystery just keeps getting deeper. He chose to be a circus magician over a president? I want President Max Galactica, please. Anyway, back at court. Now that everyone is back, let's get started. The court is now back in session. Ms. Von Karma, please proceed with the prosecution's case. Max is dropping them right, and they're falling in a perfect tower of cards. Yeah, and I throw the cards, and it's a mess all over my floor. Very well. I will now call my next witness. A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Will Mr. Lawrence Curls please take the stand? Why did she just call him a pitiful clown? They sure do. It's amazing once you find your community on here. Perfect way to unwind. If only I found my community. But wait, you're all here. In my trap. But I love you all. Once you won the trial, you'll throw these cards like money. The witness will state his name and occupation for the court record. In West Philadelphia. Wait, what the? Did he just say in West Philadelphia? Hold on, I'm trying to. In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playgrounds where I spent most of. Did he just did the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Name and occupation. He just said in West Philadelphia, born and raised. He just did the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Holy crepes, that was cool. Will the witness please inform the court why is he speaking autobiographical gibberish? I'm sorry. I'm just not used to being in court. I've never been in the courtroom in my life. I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited to this sort of occasion. What in the world are you talking about? You're in a grand hall of justice, not some comedy club. Press 1 and Pixel has a nice smile. There you go. I hope that number suffice. 5. Since it's easy to see your occupation, please state your name for the court. Oh yeah, maybe this joke is okay. Mom, do I have to wear pants? The sign only says no shirt, no shoes, no service. Woo, I love this joke. Ah! That was a beautiful joke. Okay, how about this? Have you met my proctologist? Dr. Seymour Butts! How was that one? But a couple of clowns who are up to no good started making trouble in the neighborhood. Oh my goodness, he is doing the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air rap. It's 2 a.m. Welcome in France. Welcome in France. Can I do the clown laugh? Your name. Lawrence Curls, professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown. You witnessed the scene of her at around 10:15 the day of the murder, correct? Yes it is. Very well, Mr. Curls. Will you please testify to what you saw that evening? A rabbi, a priest, and a Rastafarian walked in this... Without the humor, please. Okay. Aw, poor Mo can't be his normal stoogey self in court. Everybody cheer, he can't be his stoogey self anymore. No more lame jokes. Pixel's like that one guy in the audience who's like, woo! I know, I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I haven't been able to make people laugh for 10 years. No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and polite applause. Since no one ever laughs at my jokes, I've taken to laughing at them myself. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. I'm a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless, but I keep trying. I even tried to come up with jokes just for today. But this atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try and make everyone laugh. This is too long. Seriously, everyone, what do you think of me? How am I doing? This went on way too long. That didn't tell us anything. That told us nothing about the murder. Aren't we the ones supposed to be asking the questions here? Witness. Apparently that was a testimony. Being a comedian is not just about jokes, buddy. I know. We will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. Thus, please stick to the facts of this case. Really? You'll really hear me out? Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later. Thank you, I can't wait. Poor Gumshoe, oh no. Poor Gumshoe, he's just gonna be there like, wow, I'm getting paid for this? Aw, now that that's settled, shall we begin once again with the testimony? Of course we can. I'll talk for as long as you want. Alright, finally, the actual testimony. The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. I kept watching him, and all of a sudden, Max clunked the ringmaster over the head. Gumshoe sounds like a My Little Pony name. My little gumshoe, my little gumshoe, ah, my little gumshoe. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. Gumshoe needs hold the hugs, of course. That's very interesting. If this eyewitness account is to be believed, I have enough to pass judgment right now. Of course you can. There is no way that this account can be criticized. However, the witness is a bit, how do you say, off kilter. Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him. That must be because of my insincere smile. Mr. Wright, please begin the defense's cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Axel knows nothing about this game. All you can do is meme. It means you love me in some way that you decided to meme on my channel. Or you just hate me. Or you dislike me. Or you want to throw me in the trash. Or you just want to meme for the sake of memeing. I know that. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, I'm afraid that if you push this witness too far, it will bring disaster upon the court. Thus, I sincerely hope you are not going to engage in pointless saber rattling. I understand, Your Honor. If you cross this content straight from the facts, I will hold you responsible. Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the corny jokes. So wait, you mean if I press him too much, it's gonna be bad? So I can get hurt? I'm gonna save just in case. The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. Pixel push him tons. You'd say that practice wrapped around 10, correct? See, that's the thing. Huh? How exactly am I supposed to make a joke about 10 p.m.? Now 8 o'clock. That's something a clown can rip off of. Let's just pretend it was 8 o'clock. That way I can make a great joke. Hey, radio station. Don't worry, I saved. So if I'm gonna push him forward, I want to see what happens. Alright, 8 o'clock now. You know you want to hear the joke. The man goes to his doctor, and the doctor asks, "How was number 1?" The man says every day at 6. And the man says every day at 7. That's what the matter is up to 8. Witness, these are exactly the types of jokes you should say for that detective. Phoenix thought it was funny. Oh! You knew what would happen. Don't look at me like that. Wow, I'm penalized for... This will not become a kangaroo court. This isn't funny at all in more ways that one. Wait. Another error in more ways that one? You mean in more ways than one? Did I see something? I don't know, I'm seeing things again. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. This is kind of long, but you want to share it? According to King K. Rool's Smash 4 trophy, he would never be DK's friend unless he had a change of heart. In Joker's gameplay reveal trailer, he stole King K. Rool's treasure, his crown. And in Banjo reveal, he's now friends and napping with Donkey Kong. It's very adorable that way. I've seen that all over Twitter. You were pooped that night? Yes, I was very tired, not to mention I had some bad Mexican food. What? The double cheese double bean enchilada is a dangerous menu item. What happened after that, as they say, happened. That one was cool, huh? I hear the kids really love toilet humor these days. That joke was so hip, I don't want to ruin it with a reply. I've got a good reply, dude. That joke was so funny, it just earned you a penalty. That was funny. It was so funny it hurt. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. You just happened to glance out of the window? You could say that. You could also say I peeked, stared, glimpsed, peeped, eyeballed. Mr. Curls! Oh, I guess synonyms aren't allowed either. What should I do? I wonder if I should press him further on this issue. Do it. Do it. Exactly why did you look out of your window that night? Why? Why? Clowns don't need a reason to look out their windows, do they? that's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday. Once I had tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. Arthur began looking into Persona 5. What'd you think? I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant dump. I don't think I used this voice for Mo last time. I'm actually using a stereotypical clown voice. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You forgot? Your Honor, the witness looked out of his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not just simply glance out of his window that night. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention that dump, didn't I? Oh, wait. That's not something you just forget to mention. Yeah, what she said. I believe it would be best if Mo would have revised his testimony. Very well, Mr. Curls, please revise your testimony. This should start turning the tables in our favor. I heard a huge noise outside the window. That's what made me take a look outside. Axel, what's that command do? You just typed in !lurk. What does that do? What was the sound like? Well, I guess it kinda sounded like, I guess you could say. Mr. Curls, may the court remind you that humor is unnecessary. So, how'd you know that I was gonna make a joke? I guess that the sound sounded like, I suppose it sounded like someone getting hit with something very hard. Yep, that's what it sounded like, honestly. Someone getting hit, huh? What then? You went to look out the window and you saw... That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. Far away, you say? If you had to say exactly, how far away were they? Let me think about that for a second. If my room is here, and they looked about yay big, I'd say they were about 30 feet from my window. Just 30 feet? That's not far at all. It was snowing that night, and it cut down on visibility. I see. Please continue with your testimony regarding the two shadows. It was the ringmaster and he was with Max who was wearing his cloak. You'd say you clearly saw this, even though you were, by your own admission, far away. That's right. I have been thinking about it over and over since that night, but things didn't really make sense until I spoke with the prosecutor, Miss Foreign Karma. But now I'm 100% sure that it was Max and the ringmaster that I saw that night. Just think about it. How could I be wrong if Max is always wearing his uppity symbols? Uppity symbols? Lawyers nowadays, do you even have to go to school anymore to be one? Alright, everyone knows what to do. All together now. Say it with Uncle Mo. Yeah! Everybody's awkward. See what I mean? It's always like this. The crowd never wants to go along with me. I must really be utterly and completely worthless as a clown. Yowza! Enough foolishness. Get back on track. Will the witness please testify as to what he saw, and only what he saw? I kept watching them, and all of a sudden Max clunked the ringmaster over the head. Why was it snowing? It was December. It snows in December, right? So you say you saw the ringmaster get clunked over the head? Yes, I did. Here's the climax of my story. He really does enjoy the completely random non sequitur. What would you say the victim was struck with? You mean the weapon? I have no idea. A weapon wasn't found at the murder scene, right? That's not what I meant. You did say you saw everything, didn't you? Well, yeah, I suppose I did. Wait, no I didn't. I didn't see a weapon. Oop. Mo, did you or did you not see the crime of murder committed that night? Objection! I will not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. You better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. Because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you. A nice penalty! Holy Joe! Isn't this a bit melodramatic? So what will it be then, Mr. Phoenix Wright? 5 bars of health? Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime? Do I? I don't think I do. Wait. The box. It could be the box that's too heavy. No. I'm gonna try it. I've got a great reason to make my claim. And I suppose you will be telling us all that great reason? Of course I will. The reason is the witness's very own testimony. What is the meaning of that, Mr. Wright? Mo said that he heard a sound like a thump of someone getting hit. He did say that. However, Mo just stated the following under oath. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden Max clunked the ringmaster over the head. If Mo is to believe when he say he looked out the window upon hearing a sound, there is no way that he could have seen Max clunk anyone. In 1972, a crack killing unit was sent to... Wait, I want to know what the rest said. A crowd of sent to Wright Circus Course of a mistake. Mr. Curls, how do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment? They didn't commit. These clowns probably escaped from a maximum security clown car. Mr. Curls, are you reciting the C-Team theme to anger this court? No, I'm just stalling for time while I jog my memory. Great job, Nick. These types of witnesses always seem to have a selective memory. You just have to peel back the layers of the clown makeup to find the truth. Well, you're back from your jog? Well, it pretty much happened the way he said. Pretty much? When I looked out my window that night, the ringmaster was already face down in the snow. The prosecution helped me fill in the gaps of my statement. Von Karma! Tampering with witnesses again, I see. So now you are saying that you did not see the defendant clunk the ringmaster? Yes. When I looked out my window, the ringmaster had already checked out. Checked out? Yep, he was on permanent vacation, as they say. Mr. Curls, Your Honor, you did not witness the actual crime. However, you still say you saw the criminal, correct? Yes, exactly. The ringmaster was slumped over, and I saw someone's silhouette next to him. Very well. Then please testify to the silhouette you saw. I expect the truth. And if I even catch a hint of a joke from you, I will put you in a holding cell until you learn court etiquette. Got it? Got it. She's cheating? Of course she's cheating. Von Karma's are known cheaters. He was a bit far away, but that shadow could have only belonged to Max. There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols. His silk hat, that black cloak, they were all there. His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt that it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying. But what could he be carrying? It does seem as the defendant was at the scene of the crime. It took the clown long enough to get his facts straight. But whatever, this should finally be good enough, yes? It is decisive testimony. Was Max really at the crime scene that night? He said he wasn't there. We have to believe in that. Alright, Mr. Wright. Commence your cross-examination. All of this from a clown. A clown. He was a bit far away, but that shadow could have only belonged to Max. Don't you think that you're going a little overboard with how explicit you're being? That shadow belonged to Max is an awfully firm statement, don't you think? What are you getting at? I'm just saying that one of your fellow performers' life is on the line here. Are you truly 100% absolutely certain that it was Max? I'm not the kind of person who will lie about something as serious as this. The silhouette I saw was Max, I'm convinced of that. It doesn't seem like he's jumping to any conclusions this time. Let's go over this again then. What makes you so sure that you saw Max that night? There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols. Hold it! Trillo said the same thing, but if it was just the symbols, then even I could have been wearing them. What if someone had just taken Max's symbols and worn them? I thought of that myself, but just looking at the shape of the face I saw, it must have been Max. You're sure of that? Such a silly little boy. He threw his entire case headlong into a trap. His silk hat, that black cloak, they were all there. You're sure that is what you saw that night? Exactly what I said I saw is exactly what I saw. I've got eyes like a hawk. Don't birds have terrible night vision? But that's not all I saw. His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt it was him. You were able to see that kind of detail from your window. There was a light near the scene of the crime. Anyone with decent eyesight should have been able to see that much. Out of curiosity, Mo, what is your eyesight like? I can see like a Hulk out of my left eye and an eagle out of my right eye. Our records say his eyesight is a perfect 20/20. That must mean he could have seen the crime scene clearly. The more we look into this matter, the more suspicious it becomes. Hey, you asked me what my eyesight was like, not what it actually was. But wait, hold on a second. They were all there. This one got me a bit tripped up. Because he didn't talk about his beautiful white roses. I'm gonna give this a try. They were not all there. You say you saw all of Max's uppity symbols. I suppose so. The silk hat and the cloak, right? Mo, everyone knows that Maximilian Galactic has 3 uppity symbols. 3 symbols? Yay, everyone get ready. All together now. Silk hat, cloak, white roses. What the? Who cares if he knew that if there were 3 or not? He saw what he saw, and he saw the symbols. He just forgot to mention one. Isn't that right, Mo? Do you like pie? I like pie. 3.14159. Silence, fool. Silence, brand. You are to respond with the whole truth, no fractions. Order, order. Mo, you didn't see the roses, did you? To be honest, there weren't any roses on the person I saw. The crime scene was dark. It's obvious it was too dark to see that kind of detail. Ooh, but the witness said he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. Not to mention that the roses are white. There's no way he could have missed them. Then the roses must have fallen off when the defendant and assaulted the victim. If that was the case, then the police would have found them near the crime scene. Mr. Wright, are these white roses truly material to the facts of this case? Clearly not. He's just toying with this court. Pixel respond with fractions. I got her on the ropes now. These seemingly insignificant facts have never failed to lead me to the truth yet. Someone is toying with the court, but it's not me. Your Honor, do you recall Trillo's testimony? There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high? How could you mistake someone wearing such a snobby 3-piece getup? Trillo saw them all. Trillo saw all 3 of Max's symbols. However, this witness claims there were no white roses on the person he saw. There is absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction. Woo, good. Now what am I supposed to think? One is supposed to disregard the pointless, but this... Judge, forget the roses. Think about his other testimony. The witness has stated without a doubt that he saw Max Galactica. Nothing else matters. Let's wrap this case up now. Your Honor, it may be trivial, but it does cast doubt on the prosecution's case. Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness. It seems that, unlike wine, this witness has not grown more mature of age. I'm not mature. Aww. I've come to a conclusion. I'm 99% certain that this witness saw the defendant. However, my remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable. Which means that for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony. What? If there were no contradictions in his next statement, I'm prepared to issue a ruling. A ruling? Nick, this is your last chance. Alright, the last one. The silhouette. Part dos. There's no doubt in my mind, there were no white roses that night. However, all the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Especially that silk hat. There is no way I could forget seeing the decorations on that. Do you mean unlike fruit juice? Ah, fruit juice. He was wearing it the entire time he was on the scene. Mr. Wright, you've got one last chance at this. Just one chance? I will not allow even the slightest hint of badgering against this witness. If you are going to prove me there's a contradiction with Mr. Crow's statement, you better have at least a shred of evidence to back up your accusations. I've only got a single shot at this. I've only got a single shot as this? As this? This really throws me off a lot. I gotta be more careful. I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I will need. Only one, Pixel, okay. Until I mess up and then I say, give me another chance, please. There's no doubt in my mind, there were no white roses that night. Mo, be honest. Ow! Wait, you promised Mr. Phoenix, right? No more badgering. Wait, my life! I'm finished. Excuse me, I'm the one handing out the Oh! Witness, continue with the testimony. You're not gonna whip me too, are you? Maybe after court, if you're into that kind of thing. Ew. But isn't it kinda pointless if you only whip me after court? My life! My life! I just thought I was gonna lose one bar! Especially the silk hat. You can forget seeing the decorations on that. He was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene. That hurts a lot though. Let's see. The decoration's on it, but there's only one decoration on it. He was wearing it the entire time he was on the scene. But was he really though? I'm trying to figure out something. Now I only have one chance. He was wearing it the entire time. The silk hat. Oh, that did not work out. So I'm gonna load back here. That failed. I thought if I presented the hat, that would work. You glanced out the window, they were far away. It was wearing his cloak. It was, yeah. Do I need help? I'll try. Let me try on my own. Unless I forgot something, I will try. And all of a sudden, Max clunked the ringmaster over the head. Let me just get back to where I am, though. He was struck with murder. There was a weapon. Suppose he did. And oh yeah, I forgot how far I went, though. Oh, what will be, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you want to get penalized? Of course I do. Let's just get back to where we were. Yeah, you're right. Oh my goodness, I made a mistake too? Really? I didn't want to get there with a mistake though. Hold on. I'm messing up really bad right now. I'm getting really bad right now. How can I forget? I need the thing. What's this thing though? Oh wait. The symbols, everybody talk with Mo, yowza. Let me just get back to where I am first and I'll just get this through. Let's see. I do, and I got hurt. So let me fix that up with I don't. Do you have any clear bases? I guess I don't. Wait. Am I messing up somewhere? I need the noise testimony. Oh, my foolish noise. I'm gonna glance out the window. He peeked, curl. He peeked. Keep on pressing. I made a big old doofy mistake right here. There we go. We heard the noise thing. I can't believe I lost so much life, which just got me hurt so bad. Not as much as Mo getting smacked with a whip over here. And apparently he wants to get whipped in court. I don't even know myself. It's a weird thing that Mo likes, I guess. What's with the carrot on his head? Alright, and then I said, okay, now we're here. She whips and I say, of course I do. And then it happens again. I got a great argument. There we go. Now we're getting back on track here. Then he talks about the Team C thing, and then we're getting... And now the roses. Yes, let's get back to where we were, though. Let's get back to where we were. I gotta remember that if I'm about to lose a lot of life, I'm going to get hurt in the end. But yes, he talks about these, yes, the white roses, and now we get back to that. Let's get back to those silly roses, shall we? My goodness, I'm prosecuting a clown. Not prosecuting, I'm examining a clown. The cloak that, no, they were not there because I did this, and then he said, ooh la la, what a fancy rose. Oh, I'm Mo, I have a clown, and do you like pie? 3.14159. I'm trying to read the whole pie digits, like every single thing about it. Oh my goodness, the objections are going so fast. I got on the ropes now. let's get this fixed up. I do love this music though. The music is great. I do enjoy that. By the way, everybody, I forgot to ask, how's the audio? Is the audio okay for everybody? Can you hear me in the game clearly? Alright, now we're back where we were. We gotta choose the right one or we're gonna get hurt a lot. Oh wait, there's a Pokemon card over here. Time to pretend to be Max Galactica again. Yes, I will save. Let me save right now. It's all good? Cool. And let me turn off that text skip. We are back where we were. Okay, so we just gotta choose the right one or we're losing a lot of life. Alright, so we did this and we failed. However, all of the other symbols were there, I'm equally sure of that. Especially the silk hat, there was no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it. He was wearing it the entire time he was on the scene. Wait a minute. On the scene, but we found this. I'm gonna give this a shot. Objection! Ah, darn. I just thought, that didn't work. Okay, I have to choose one thing. This is where it gets really tough. So all the other symbols were there. Okay, so I can't do anything about that. Decorations on the silk hat. Were there silly decorations on the hat? It's just one feather. So I feel like I could present that, but that's not it. He was wearing it the entire time he was on the scene. On the scene, though. Wait. The entire time he was on the scene. I'm gonna give the crime photo a shot. Or maybe the hat part. Okay, this one's actually tough, to be honest. It's like I can either present the crime photo here or get hurt. Or what? Wow. This one's actually tough. I don't want to lose a lot of life. Do I want help? Just tell me what... Alright, how about this for help? Just tell me which one I can present on or press. The first testimony, second, third, or fourth line. Which one is actually gonna help me without losing a lot of life? How about that for help? Instead of just telling me which to present, I want to know which one I should focus on, because right now, I could either just keep on pressing and losing, presenting and losing, but I think that would get old really fast. Like most jokes, they get old real fast, don't they? Alright, so he was wearing it the entire time he was on the scene. I don't think he was. That wasn't it. Dang it, I thought that would be it though. So it's the fourth. Should I press? I'm gonna try pressing. Mo, be honest. Oh, that doesn't work. It happens every time. Okay, I can't badger him. I have to present something. I have to present something on the fourth. He was wearing it the entire time on the scene. But was he really? All shiny objects. Cheap ring from T to R. Wooden box. Pepper. He was wearing it the entire time. Huh. Wait. I'm an idiot. I'm a freaking idiot. Oh yeah, he was wearing it the entire time? Then how we found the hat at the crime scene? It took me a while to think, like all those gears were turning in my head like... Wait, it literally said, found at the crime scene, where we found it last time. I'm not fit to be a lawyer, am I? Pixel the lawyer immediately gets guilty on the first try. This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat you saw that night, would it? Yep, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night. No question in your mind? Exactly how would one mistake a thing like that? I see. Is there some sort of problem, Mr. Wright? Miss Von Karma, where exactly was the silk hat found? Must you always ask these questions? It was found at the crime scene. The crime scene? That means... the silk hat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified to the contrary. The witness stated that he was wearing it the entire time he was on the scene. No! That's not true! Alex, that says a lot about things we have. Like, how do we have it if the person was wearing the thing? How do we have it if the person was supposed to have it? That's a lot of cases in a nutshell. Order, Mr. Curls! Yes, Your Honor? What is the meaning of all this? You're old enough to know better than behave like this in court. Hey, that's just not right. That's so harsh. I'm only 46 years old. What's not right here is your eyesight and your memory, amongst other things. Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Let me guess, you just didn't like my jokes or something, right? You didn't have to go in and tell my eyesight or my memory. They're both great. Seriously, why? Just because you're sitting above me, and no matter how old I get, I'll always be younger than you. Yeesh. Enough of these show's uppers, Mr. Curls. Who do you think you are? I saw him, I swear I saw him. It was Max. Even if he didn't have his roses, he was still wearing his dumb silk hat. I'm telling the truth. He's turned into a bratty little kid. It's pitiful, isn't it? He left the scene wearing that dumb silk hat. He was there, and he's a poopy head. He's a nincompoop. He left the scene? What's the matter, Nick? There's something I've been mulling over for a while now. Mo? What do you want? You just said that he left the scene. Exactly how did the murderer leave the scene of the crime? What? He went... What do you mean, how did he leave the scene? You can't ask me that. Mr. Phoenix Wright is badgering the witness, Your Honor. This witness's testimony is so full of holes, Miss Von Karma's protest is useless. Oh! You've got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. Is that alright with you, little guy? Don't talk to me like I'm the little baby. Besides, what kind of stupid question is how did he leave the crime scene? The answer's obvious. He just turned around and walked away. That's what I expect you to say. You sure that's how it happened? Say what? Say nothing? Huh? I'm not sure I know exactly where you're going with this. Lawyers nowadays sure do love to harp on the smallest things. Do you have any proof to counter a story as to how the criminal left the scene? I mean, there's no footprints on the snow here, right? Look at this picture. Look at this graph. You see, the problem is the footprints in the snow. Footprints? In this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't there. Ay, ay, ay. I love voicing Mo. So Mo, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene? Your Honor, this witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. You see, he's dead. That's the problem. Now if the court can look at this photo, he's dead. Court case closed. Court adjourned. I win money, please. Ooh, this case, you hate it. Well, Bulk Bogan, why do you hate it so much? Because of Mo? I move to strike all of this witness's testimony from the court record. I agree. This clown's testimony is as rickety as the clown car he came to court in. Wait just a second! Hey! You guys can't just ignore everything I've said. Fine, I'll tell you the truth this time. You wait a second. You win 5 cents, Pixel. That's how much you get paid. 5 cents? Alex, I got one question. You got change for a quarter then? You got change for a quarter? Can I get that 5 cents and you can get 20 cents back? Can I get paid for that? I think you've said more than enough for today. That didn't hurt. I'm sick and tired of listening to you anyways. You're not my mom. I'll give you the real deal this time, I swear. Hey, it's Chain Chomp fan. Welcome to my stream, bro. I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are gonna get way worse before they get better. Mr. Lawrence Curls. Yes? The testimony you've provided up until now has been false? It hasn't been false. I haven't lied. It's just what? It's just I was a bit confused on the bit about the criminal leaving the scene. Especially since Von Karma and her whip told me not to talk about what I really saw. Ooh. Order! Order! I will have order! Francisco Von Karma, how could you? Yes, I'm a bad person, Your Honor. If you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have. What opinion is that? It's not funny. That's enough out of you. I'm going to listen to what he has to say. Now then, let's hear the truth about what you say you saw, Mr. Curls. You're not going to believe this, but it's all true, I tell you. Try not to waste our time with your idiotic drivel. Oh boy, drivel. Like drill. Now it's time for our next segment, Mo Knows! Oh boy. This music is playing. It's my depressing clown music, I should know. I cry to this music every night. Tears fall down my face. I cry every day. I want my mommy, otherwise I will scream until the night. Is not depressing? How do you know? Alex Gamer 64. This thing is making me sad. Okay. Everything that I've said up until now has been the truth. When I looked out the window, the ringmaster was down and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing his white roses, but he was wearing the silk hat. That's when I saw He was photoshopped off the screen. This is the truth now. Get ready for it. He jumped up and flew through the air. He flew right off and disappeared into the darkness. He was a heartless. That's why there were no footprints. Flying people don't leave footprints. He's crazy. I told you it wasn't funny. Make his real voice No, I'm not doing that, Bulk. I'm doing my own voice. If you want to hear other people's voices, other people can do that voice. I'm doing my own voice. Sorry. Well, that was, how do you put this into words? Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician. But to leave the scene of a crime by flying, there's no way that it actually happened. You're right. Why is she right? You believe the other witnesses? Why would you believe me? Especially since it's the best part of the story. Also, if I try to do a Krusty the Clown voice, my voice would be shot immediately. Yeah, that thing would destroy my throat immediately. I actually want to stream this game longer than an hour. To be honest, this is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about this witness's testimony, Mr. Wright? This is all a dream, right? Right now, I can't believe any of this. And it was just a suggestion. Why would I tell you what to do? It's because you always give me tips on voices and my beard is itchy for some reason. I'm not even sure if this day hasn't been some kind of Kafkaesque dream. Yeah! Now do you think it's still a dream? Huh, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I'm dreaming all of this right now. I suppose I will let you all in on my thinking regarding this matter. The criminal disappeared into the sky. I love to believe that, but I just can't wrap my head around how that could actually happen. You imbecile! Did you just call me an imbecile? If you disregard a need for proof, Miss Von Karma's case is sound. Hey Wolfling, welcome to the stream! You've never watched or played this game? But welcome! It's one of the many games I'm streaming here. I've got the feeling that this case is in dire need of more investigation. Thus, I will conclude today's proceedings at this point. It's an undisputed fact that the criminal left no footprints at the scene. Tomorrow, I want us to find out the reason behind this mystery of mysteries. I believe that's enough for today. Court is adjourned. So we're supposed to find out how the murderer flew away from the scene of the crime. Great. This whole clown case is weird. Hey, sweeties, what in the world is going on? Everybody, it's time for Act Like Max Galactica. Throw away cards. I can't stop losing my cards. I gotta pick all those up after the stream. Wires or drugs? Okay, radio. Lick like B Max, okay. I need to get my marker and everything and draw my face, go like lipstick and everything. Gotta get the wig ready, and just toss the cards like that, okay? Ooh. Hey, sweeties, what in the world is going on? That's what I want to know. They say the criminal that flew off into the air and disappeared. Max, I can't believe I'm asking this, but you didn't fly out that night, did you? I know you didn't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly wherever I please. It's not that easy. But it looks so effortless for you on stage. It's not that simple. I'm not actually flying on stage. I use invisible wires and have them hoist me through the air. And then throw cards exactly like him? Alex, I got all of these Pokemon cards. Which one you want me to throw? All of them? What if he's throwing Pokemon cards on stage instead? Cards! Wow, you just told me the secret to your magic. No, I broke the first rule, the cardinal rule, the only rule. I'm sorry, Max. We made you break a magician's creed to never reveal the secrets to their tricks. Nick, what do we do now? All we can do now is hope we find the flying criminal in court tomorrow. Great idea, let's do our best and catch this sucker. And that was a whole time at court right there. To be continued. Alright, let's save up and continue on. This could be the final investigation. It was all wires? Yep, now we know it's wires. I'm being controlled by wires right now. But if I said that secret, the wires would strangle me right now. Nick? What is it? I've got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks. Magic tricks? Yep, magic tricks are by their very definition tricks, right? But I can never figure out the tricks when I see them. That's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the tricks. But how can it be wires in the air? I don't know, Alex. Maybe someone made wires out of their own body? But no, that's just too anime right there. Yes, I'm an anime character. I can make wires. That's my only magic trick. If you had an anime magic trick, what would be your anime magic trick? Mine would be making wires for no reason. But the trick Pearly showed me was incredible. Pearls did a magic trick? What kind of trick was it? Let's see. It looked like she pulled the end of her own thumb off. Whoa. A drone with a cape and hat flies off. Radio station man, this game is not advanced for drones yet. Phoenix still uses a flip phone. No, he doesn't use a flip phone. He uses an old cell phone. Technology has not been that advanced yet. And this takes place in the year 2019, I think. I know you can dream, but look, this takes place like in 2019. Think about that for a second. This takes place in 2019, yet old cell phones still exist, and no one has anything. First she pulled her right thumb next to her left hand and then it just separated. So you can move it up and down and everything. It was incredible. Oh gosh, don't make you use your terrible brain. Not radio station's terrible brain. Really, was it kind of like this? Ah! Oh my goodness, the vibrations on the desk scared the heck out of me. Note to self, don't put the Joy-Cons on my desk. What, how'd you do that? Nick, you're like a real magician. See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm no good at it. Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder. Oh yeah, there's so many cards all over the place, I don't want to roll my chair and bend the cards. Hey Tram Boy, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Having a good night so far, or night? Day? You'll take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. Oh boy, I don't see any way out of this. I'm doing alright myself, Tram Boy. Good to know that you're doing alright. We're stuck between a rock and a hard place. There's no way we can solve the mystery of a criminal flying by tomorrow. I was thinking, do you really think the criminal flew through the air? The only one who thinks that is Mo, right? He says that he saw it. That's true. Mo looked awfully serious when he said that. Do you think he might be trying to frame Max? If that was it, he would have simply said, I saw Max. That would have been enough. There's no reason why anyone would believe he flew. But what if the criminal really did fly? There's only one person who could do that. Max. You're really not helping my confidence here, Maya. Everyone seems to hate Max. Ben, Trillo, Mo, they all have nothing nice to say. That magician does seem rather full of himself, doesn't he? Especially when he says things like customers only go to the circus to see him. He even hit Ben over the head with a bottle. This broken bottle exactly that I have in my pocket. Why do I have a broken bottle in my pocket right now? Oh yes, let me take out this bottle. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, look at that, I'm bleeding. But what? But that doesn't seem enough to frame another person for murder. And it was proven that neither Ben nor Mo lied on the stand. Maybe Ben saw the ringmaster wearing Max's costume, but Mo clearly said that he saw Max himself. This has been one crazy case so far. Let's see if he's there. It's Max! That's the circus right there. It's Max! And others. Oh, my sweeties! You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place? We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there. A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came by. And since I'm a famed magician, they said, let's make you your very own TV special. Really? What kind of TV special? Maximilian Galactica, The Great Prison Escape. It will be aired live. Hey, that sounds like it would be an awesome special. But if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real. His TV special will be drawing millions of cards. Welcome to the Max Hour. It'll be a 5-hour spectacle where he just throws millions of cards at the screen. And the room will be a sea of cards. Well, it will surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law. That's what I was thinking, but the production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break. You seem awfully calm about that possibility. I'd have no choice. It will be a contractual obligation. That's show business. And then we get the sad music. The night of the crime, you didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you? Here's how everything went down, sweetie. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is not just something I can do at will. I don't care what the stoogey clown says, it wasn't me. They all just land perfectly on the ceiling? Even on the ceiling? That would be kinda creepy. Imagine all these cards falling down at once, like... Up, cards? Brrrr. Oh no, I don't want to imagine millions of cards falling on people. Do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying? You'll have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think. I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask of you. Anything for you, sweetie. Be friends with the other performers in the circus? fabulous, a great joke. Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like dumb? Ugh. But I've won on the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix. International Grand Prix? Performers should always look to perform on the world stage, but the performers at this circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. That is something that I can simply not tolerate. Ambition, huh? Something about what Max said rings true to my ears. Friends, what are they? Yeah, what are friends, Alex? Can someone tell me what the meaning of friends are? Oh my sweeties want to hear about the Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest though, I've told this story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. We're sorry to make you tell it again. You must not have heard me. I am really sick of telling this story. But what can you do? I'm Max Galactica. I suppose I can tell it again. Viola, here, take a look at this. I just happen to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me. For some reason, security didn't take it away. Just look at that fabulous stage. That is the first stage that I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. The crowd erupted into applause. At that time, I thought to myself that I could die right then and die a happy man. I could never She looks like Max Galactica. She really looks like Max Galactica right there. And now I will look like her! And we both look alike! Thank you, everybody! I will never forget how I felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim. Just look at me gloat! That's right, Alex. Look at him gloat. Wow. By the way, I think everyone who was a performer, she was Max the entire time. I love that possibility right there. I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling. I just wish I could explain that to the other people in the circus. That's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. Hey, Nick, how about you buy me a trophy? That's not how you earn a trophy, Maya. My sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. Look and learn. Look and learn. Look and learn. That's what you should tell them. Learn how to get thrown in jail? Exactly! You can be thrown in jail with the great Max Galactica. This clown here. Wow. Now, here we are at the circus with Max Galactica and his comical comrades. You hear that? It sounds like two people arguing. Alright, let's do it. Are you ready? Yes, wait. Quit your whining. Let's give this a shot already. Alright, let's go. Row, row, row your boat. Row, row, row your boat. What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that. I'm trying my best, but Trillo, this isn't going to work. Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're gonna have to be on your own someday. If you can't handle something as simple as this, what are you gonna do then? Hello, Ben. How are you too, Trillo? What are you doing here? Can't you see we're on a secret crash training course? I'm sorry. Secret crash training? Whoa. Yes, Trillo wouldn't give up until I said we tried his idea for a new routine. So, we were trying to sing in a round for our new ventriloquism act. In a round? You can really do that? That's incredible. See, even they're surprised by the idea. I told you. Was Switch versus Mario 64? Oh, let me mute the audio for a second. So, a few weeks ago, or last month I think, I did a stream where basically I was playing Mario 64, but Twitch chat gave me commands which randomly changes the game. So, there's like exclamation point explode, which explodes the nearest thing near Mario. Exclamation point demon, which gives a 1-up to Mario that kills him if it touches him. Basically, it's commands that you put in chat, and every 20 seconds a random command is selected, which changes up Mario 64. And if you donate bits, the command happens automatically. So basically, you can see the new command list. I haven't made it yet, but it will be shown the day of the stream though. I haven't made it yet. I don't know what the new command list. I have yet to do it, so we'll all find out Sunday. I have yet to set it up, but the last time it happened, Wolfling, if you want, let me give you the link of the highlights. I have a 9-minute highlight. A 9-minute highlight on my YouTube channel if you want to see what's it like. And it was basically one of the funnest streams I've ever had, though. Thank you for the host, though. That's the link right there. Check it out. See if you want to check it out or not. But yeah, that's basically the stream in a nutshell. If you donate a certain amount of bits, like I think it was 10, and then it was 20 because somebody kept spamming this explode emote. A certain pixel in the chat was just explode, explode, explode. The submarine exploded. The star exploded. Bowser exploded. It was hilariously awful, though. But yeah, that's happening on Sunday. Check it out because there's a second version out. There's a newer version of the thing coming out that already came out, and I'm gonna try it out on Sunday. So hopefully there's new commands. But yeah, Alex, if I try to do it before, if I do it before Sunday, yes, if I find the command list before Sunday, I'll share it on the Discord, alright, Alex? Sorry, my mind was running. I'm getting a bit hot right now. I think I'm losing thought for a bit. Give me a second. I don't know if it's because I'm hungry or just thirsty. Yeah, I think I might be hungry for a bit. Sorry. They're not the only ones. You even surprised me with your idea. Once we got a grip on the basics, then it's just a matter of practice. You think so? Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to give this back to you. Ah, there it is. Now that I've got this ring back, it's time to take that one more shot of Regina. Oh yeah, Wolfling, I don't know if you know, but here's a fun fact. The puppet wants to marry Regina, who says you can't be hungry thirsty. You're right. Give me 1 second. Let me get a bit of a snack going on. Here we up. Sorry if I touched the mic. I don't know if you heard me hit the mic with my soft skin. Yeah, right now I'm feeling a bit weak. I don't know why. I did eat something earlier. I ate like a grilled cheese. I should be fine, right? I'm gonna eat this invisible airhead. How about that? Alright, I feel a bit better now. Invisible airhead. Wait, that's illegal. Yeah, here it is. The rare invisible airhead. Nice stance. Thanks, I just made it up right now. So first, let's show off that picture that Max wants me to show everybody. Would you mind taking a look at this? It's... Oh, so he doesn't care. They don't care about the photo. I know that you already testified in court today. You want to talk about what we saw, right? Send you an airhead? Alright, Alex, send over your address right now on the stream so I can dox you immediately. No, but I feel like... The thing is, in the future... I do want to open a P.O. box so people can send me over. And then in return, I'll just say, oh, thanks for the letter or thanks for the gift or something. Have an airhead. I would love to do that, though. It's like, here, have an airhead. It's one of my favorite treats, actually. Airheads, these are my #1 favorite treats. There are candies that I'm very addicted to, and Airheads are basically my #1 addiction candy. Next to that are Sweet Tarts. I freaking love Sweet Tarts. Sweet Tarts are crazy delicious. What else? I'm also addicted to another candy. I think Kit Kats too. So Airheads, Sweet Tarts, Kit Kat. Oh man, I love Sweet Tarts though. Especially the ball Sweet Tart. Is 3456 down the road street left from the red house. I'll be sure to send it there. Some random stranger's gonna get an Airhead. Well, at first we thought it was the old man, just looking at his walk and how he acted, right, Ben? Oh yeah, that's right. But then we said hello and didn't even get a reply. Not to mention he was draped in those gaudy symbols. What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols? What do you think, Ben? What? I would have thought it was the ringmaster. Something just isn't adding up here. I wonder who they really saw. So yeah, to Wolfling, who doesn't understand what's going on, ringmaster of the circus died. People suspect it to be Max Galactica, who's a fabulous magician. And this is the dead one right here, Russell Berry. We're trying to figure out how the heck was the murder, how did the murder happen? Oh yeah, and the puppet wants to marry Regina. The puppet wants to marry Regina Berry, who is the daughter of the dead guy. This makes it weird. Ben is 31, and the puppet wants to go out with Regina? Wait a minute, that's illegal. I was hoping I could ask you about Regina, who wants to marry the 16-year-old. Alright, two people want to do. Max the magician, and Ben's puppet Trillo, the puppet. So the puppet and Max Galactica wants to marry Regina Berry. I was hoping I could ask you about Regina. I'm completely serious about her. That's why I'm waiting for her even now. Really? That's so sweetly disgusting. But if you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the 10? Huh. Wait, that's illegal. Hold on. Wait, that's illegal. Huh, you haven't got a clue about things, do you, sweetheart? Huh? Waiting like this is part of being in love. How so? Uh-oh, FBI's here. FBI, open up! We're here to arrest the puppet! If you had a clue, you would know that waiting is such sweet, wonderful torture. When your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts. Yeah, I knew that. Poor Maya, she's so red she looks like a vine-ripe tomato. So how is this new routine working out? We two just take a chill pill already? Our routine's a secret. We're gonna take the ventriloquism world by storm. It'll be a real revolution. That sounds incredible. But let me make one thing clear. We're not gonna take on the world just because that jerk said we should. That jerk? Max Galactica. Performer should aim for the world. Who does he think he is? Trilly, you seem to really be fired up about all this. He needs to realize that he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage. You're right. You're right. Mark my words, I, Trilloquist, will win the Grand Prix. You're the man now, doll. Row, 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 your boat will be the key to a glorious victory. For a second there, I thought he was gonna hit on Maya saying, well, row, row, row your boat into my heart. I just found a new lover. Will you marry me? Not to rain on your parade, but wouldn't a more mature song be best? Hey, you gotta start somewhere, right? Don't screw this up, you gotta be a part of this too. Do I show the photo now? Nope, he does not care about that. Gotcha. Alright, before we move on, I need to eat another airhead. For some reason, I'm getting... Row that boat straight into my DMs. You hear me, radio. Row that boat right into my DMs right now. And then I hear a big old crash! I need another airhead break. So look at Trillo's face while I eat another one, okay? Oh my goodness, those airheads are crazy, like addictingly delicious though. I love the airheads though. All right, let's move on. Oh yeah, Trillo's face. I keep seeing Trillo's face. Let's move on to the big top. Let's see if Regina's here. The one that two people want to marry, well, a person and a puppet. Huh, where's Regina? Oh, your PC's dying? Okay, peace out, Wolfling. Thanks for coming by. You gotta recharge that thing once in a while, you know? I don't know, but if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here. Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you? No, I'm just, allergic to wild tigers. Me too. Anybody in here? Max and the Ringmaster had their talk in this room. That could have been when the Ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside. Why'd he do that anyway? Was it really that cold or something? Who knows? Let's keep on checking everybody's room like the messy cafeteria. They still haven't cleaned this place up yet. If Pearly got one look at the state of this place, she slapped whoever was in charge across the face. Remind me to never invite her to my office. Well, I'm glad I got that piece of info about Pearly. She'll smack people in the face. Alright. Oh, it's you two. You look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest? I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Miss Von Karma told me to come down here and do this for her. Yeah, I figured as much. Let me tell you something, pal. Listening to that old clown sucks all your energy. Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like you should be doing something. I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes. I know that, pal. Do you have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much? Francisca really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself. No way, pal. You're not gonna get me to backbite a woman with a whip. No way. Why are you defending her? Prosecutor Von Karma's always got her eyes on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up, proof, there she is. Don't show up. 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 Looks like she's wound him up pretty tight. She's directly above us as we speak. Huh? How's that possible? According to the clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by this window, pal. Oh, I see. Who lives in that room behind the window up there? The acrobat's got his room up on the 3rd floor, it seems. Pretty soon, Miss Von Karma's gonna start her investigation up there. So don't get any ideas of going up to the acrobat's room, got it, pal? So go to the acrobat's room, got it? Francisca Von Karma. Once she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out. Soon. Spoon. Hey, Mo, you here? Mo's not here. If he was here, you would have been able to tell before he stepped into his room. I'm sure you would have heard him laughing away. What do you think he's laughing at when he's all by himself? I always thought he was just thinking of new jokes. He must really love his work. I mean, if you love your work, why stop there? What else can I do at this point? Is there anybody else I can see? Anybody in the Ringmaster's room? Not really. There's barely anybody here. Oh, wait. Right! Welcome to the wonderful, the fabulous, the cafeteria! Yikes, he's in an awfully good mood. Alright, you know what time it is, riddle time! Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? Come on, you can answer this, it's easy. Because cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly a weapon of bowel destruction? Wrong, try again. Okay, what do you think, girly? I got it. Okay, what is your answer? Because they are in the cafeteria. Cafeteria. Oh my goodness. Exactly. It's an incredibly sad place, that cafe. Cafeteria. I did it! What's going on? He's being too nice. Oh boy. Today's been a real crazy day, hasn't it? What's up, Alex? What's with the dot dot dot? You're telling me I didn't think it was gonna be so rough. Tough? That's right, tough. Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. For instance, it was such a tough crowd this morning I had to smash watermelons. Huh. I told them all a great story and even greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing. He even used the famed no shoes, no shirt, no service joke. Exactly. How could you not laugh at stunning comedy like that? Are you 100% sure about your testimony today? I saw what I saw, I swear. That creep just flew through the air? It wasn't exactly flying per se, it was more like floating. The silhouette of his face made me positive it was Max. I don't see a Cyclock. He must be telling the truth. Ah, yes, the picture. Not this picture. He showed it to you guys too? Huh? You've seen it as well? Well, you know what they say about Max Galactica. He really gets around. Oh yeah. He didn't just show me the picture. What do you mean? He showed me his bust too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous. He's in the picture, I think. He'd make us worship it every day. He made us bow to his greatness. He's got a big bust? I wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust. Not that I'm into that sort of thing. Oh, Phoenix, what? Max's bust should be on that small table over there. There's nothing over there. Really? Oh yeah. When was it? I see about 5 days ago all of a sudden. The bust disappeared. It disappeared? If you want to see it, there's a photo on the bulletin board over there. Max just had to put the picture up. Hey, this thing is really cool. Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me. Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it. Aww. The Max bust. Is there anything else that's changed about this place? Nope, nothing's changed that I can see. I wonder if he's actually thinking about this or if he's setting up a bad joke. Nope, I'm drawing a blank here. A quiet mo is a good mo in my book. I guess there really aren't any other things that have changed, huh? Look at the shiny cards. I know. Look at these shiny cards. Look at them sparkle. No spoilers, please. Well, there is this one teensy tiny thing that does seem different. Tell us. Well, on the morning of the crime over on that bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted front and center. Piece of paper? It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but I could see its title. Yikes! It says, "To the murderer." Murderer? Yep, that's what it says, but the rest of it has been ripped off. Don't tell me they used the bust and dressed it up then used wires. If that's really the thing, that's really stupid. And I don't know who posted it. When did you find this? The morning before the murder. Before the murder? Yes, the ringmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered. So you're telling me it's like, oh yeah, those gaudy symbols with no roses, and they put the cloak on and then he sees the hat but the cloak, but there's no roses on. If that's how if the bust is actually, if that's how it actually ends, that's really stupid. Wow. I guess we'll find out when we get there, but who in the world posted this thing? To the murderer. Nick, I think we better follow up on this important lead. I guess we should. Let's get the heck out of here, shall we? Yeah, who writes to the murderer anyway? To the murderer, I know your name, but I'm not gonna say your name anyway. Just because we're good friends. Winky, winky, wink, wink. And he doesn't want to see that though. Okay. Okay, Trill is the murderer. On the day of the murder, you're a murderer. I knew it. I'm the murderer this whole time. I can't believe it. Alright, let's see if Max knows anything about this. Show me. Do you know anything about this note? The morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall in the cafeteria. I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat. Your heart skipped a beat? While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room. And company? I guess it wasn't really a company, it was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie, Regina. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat. Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing? Let's see. Uh-huh. Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go and find that on your own. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. You might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess. Oh, wow, thanks for helping, Max. I thought we were trying to save you, yet you're like, oh, find out for yourself, sweetie pies. Wow, what a big help he is. Oh, that piece of paper sticking out of the tailcoat. Hey, do you see that? There's a scrap of paper shoved into the pocket of the tailcoat. You know, I've got a feeling I know what that is. I bet that's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. Max is like, I was drinking my tea. It was card flavor. Oh, I can imagine my tongue feels like it got a cut from that thing. Hey, Sammy, welcome to the stream. What's going on with you? But yeah, it's just a weird thing, though. It's just a weird thing, though, about the whole... Hold on, I'm getting like... Okay, never mind. I thought I got alerted. But yeah, Sammy, what's going on? Hope you're having a good night so far. Day, night, so far. Let's check out this thing. What's the other half? Taking a break from recording? Alright, so you're taking a break to watch me. That's so sweet. I knew it. It fits perfectly with the other piece. So perfect that it looks like it hasn't been ripped at all. That's a perfect piece. What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer, I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. Oh, tonight at 10? That's when the murder took place. Now we need to find out who called out the ringmaster. Who could it be? We'll find out soon enough. What were you recording, by the way, Sammy? What was the Sammy recording? What? Mo's gone. There's a message on the bulletin board. It's in Japanese. I can't read this in my English game. I'm hungry, so I'm off to get some hamburgers. I mean rice balls. I mean jelly donut. Love, Mo. Hamburger. Just thinking about it is making me hungry. All of a sudden, I need a burger bad. All of a sudden, I need a new partner. Bad. Oh, Phoenix, why did you say that? That's so mean. That is so mean. Oh, Gumshoe's here. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure you did a good job as usual. Well, I am done with the investigation of the acrobat, finally. But with Miss Von Karma... What the heck? Was that beeping, though? Nick, what is that? That beeping sound? You think it was sushi in the original or something like that? Oh, is sushi bad for English, I guess? Oh no, not sushi. Poor sushi. It's Miss Von Karma. Huh? Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind. Some sort of pager or something? If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here quick. See ya, pal. Is there a tracking device on him or something? I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot. Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens. You was recording a Pokemon Let's Go timeline thing. You're playing the game all over again and recording the Pokemon you add to your team. Well, I hope it goes over well. Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. The wind's biting us. Ah! That's biting us lashes from a whip. Did she knock out Maya? Von Karma. She really did appear. It was a real battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Look at a smug face. Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you? Tomorrow will be the day my dream finally comes true. You mean the story of how my defeat at your hands making the national news? National news? You possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally. Your mom will be calling you a loser. I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge. I can talk to her? Miss Von Karma, it appears you got your hands on something big, huh? I'm amazed you picked up on that much. Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head. I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints? A conclusive witness? You must mean the acrobat, right? At 10 p.m., the murderer is gonna play Super Mario Party with them. I'm joining right in. I call it the green Joy-Con, the invisible Joy-Con. I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. I call Dry Bones for Super Mario Party. Is the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I get it already. You want to beat and destroy me, ooh la la. I can't worry about her. I've got to try and find out more information myself. Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back. Oof. 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 My dad? You must mean the esteemed Manfred von Karma. Of course, your dad. I know you miss him. Enough out of you. One more word and you'll get a mouthful of whip. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this, or any other conversation? She didn't? Then what's this revenge thing you're talking about? You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I have to see him again, one more time. Him? I'm sure you know to whom I refer. Miles Edgeworth. Nani? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth? Why would you even bring him up? You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor Miles Edgeworth? Manfred von Karma. Exactly right, it was my papa. That means that Edgeworth was... right again. Miles was like a little brother to me. Ew. Huh, little brother? But Edgeworth and Nick are the same age. A little brother? He's older than her. Edgeworth. Look at him. The man who inspired me to become an attorney. I fought against him in a few cases. But a little after that case was over, he vanished. It's your fault he's gone. Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Nick, what does she mean? Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case, and then with the case after that one, he never set foot in the court again. And then one day, he just vanished. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. My edgy boy. That was 1 year ago. It was a few months after you left to go back home. Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead? I don't believe it. He's still alive, I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddied the honorable name Von Karma. I'm going to find him, and then I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own 2 hands. Double whip style! Nick, about Mr. Edgeworth. Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay? Nick? Miss Von Karma? What? I don't know if you're God's gift to prosecutors or not, but I've had enough of you. Him too! What in the world happened? This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. This is your first time viewing Phoenix Wright. It looks good. This is the second game in the series, so if I got this far after playing the first game, it means something. Let's go. We need to talk with the performer on the 3rd floor. I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick. It's beautiful. It's on the Switch. It's beautiful. Cryptid the Necrodancer. Let's move on to Acro's room. We've been here before. Whoa. What a wheelchair. He's got birds on him? Is he a Disney princess? I think Acro's a Disney princess. Wait, is he wearing a shirt or what? I can't tell. You must be Phoenix Wright. Yes. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro. Doublebird. Mr. Acro. Wait. Mr. Acro, short for acrobat? Oh my goodness. How do you know my name? The new Disney Princess Mulan 2. The detective told me. He said you definitely show up here. Acro, you're a member of the circus as well? That's right. I mainly perform on the tightrope or the flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform is my wheelchair. Oh, Acro. Have you seen my badge? What do you think of this? I'm sorry, but in my present physical condition, I don't really know much about what goes on outside of this shirt. This dude looks like Tarzan. His name is Acro. Short for acrobat. Acro. Acrobat. He just needs a bat. Yes, my name is Acro. I have a bat. Whack, you're dead. Oh, we're sorry. Don't worry about it. No need to apologize. I know it's a joke. It's a funny joke. Acro, why did you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then one night they decided to run away from it all. Without me. Ugh. The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver. It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint. He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. Aww, when he said the birds come closer. And now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. It's such a shame. Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. I wonder if he spoiled Regina. Regina is so cute. She's truly a princess. Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing? Sounds like Robin's backstory from Teen Titans Go. Oh my... Teen Titans Go. I used to watch it, but I don't have cable, so I don't watch it anymore. But yes, I know about Robin's story where he was in the circus and the animals made fun of him, and he cried. And then there was the episode where they only said waffles the whole episode. But the episodes did get better though. There were actually some funny episodes, and I did see the movie. So if you're gonna call me cringy, do it now. Do I detect a hidden grudge against Regina? I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair? Why are there cards all over my desk? The nerves in my legs were badly damaged. And you can't walk now? I can't even stand now. And since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself. That's awful. You are in cringe. Cringe. Welcome to Pixels by Night, everybody, where everybody has differing opinions. Cringy with a sign of waffles? Hey, at least there's waffles, though. As long as I get my waffles. The accident happened during an acrobatic session, right? Oh! The birds flew away and the cycle lock happened. Oh, he's holding up secrets. It doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature. What's on your mind, Mr. Wright? Well, exactly when were you injured? It's been almost 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice. 6 months ago? What in the world went on at the circus then? I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room. I was at the hospital all day yesterday. You went there for rehab? What about the murder? Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream. Huh? I just couldn't believe it when I saw what I saw. What you saw? Jeez, that sounded really ominous. What did you see, Acro? That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window. I see, the scene of the crime was right below your window. That's when I looked out the window. What did you see? Oh. Look at this room from a top-down view, with his broken legs. He was flying straight up into the air. He? Max Galactica. What? That's what I thought he'd say. You're absolutely positive it was Max you saw flying? I am absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind. Nick? Should I try breaking those psych locks? Or maybe I should check around a little more. I'm gonna go check around a little more for those psych locks to see if I can find any more clues for those psych locks. I'm gonna see if Regina is nearby. Maybe Regina might know something if she's here. Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling about this. Oh no. Ah! Nick! Wonderful. Today's special must be Filet-O-Phoenix. Stay, heal! This is Regina. Oh, Maya, Nick, it's you guys. I'm sorry, I guess I made a mistake. Mistake? Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson, but I was expecting more of a monkey than a human. Then everyone died, the end. A monkey? Look at her hopping around. It's a pity about what happened to the ringmaster. Dad? Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man. He was. I love my dad so much. I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her father. That's why I feel so lonely. Now that I won't be able to see him for a while. For a what? For a while? Yeah. When Leon died, I talked to my dad and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. Is that a nickname for the Shadow Realm, a star in the heavens? I'm gonna use that from now on. A star in the heavens. A star? That means that my dad is looking down on me from the sky. That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone. When someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. That's kinda sweet. But I bet you there's no way that Maya believes that. What do you mean there's no way I believe that? Do you think that one day I'll be a star too? Of course. You really think so? Yeah, you will, I think. Wait, what kind of star though? Does she mean a... Oh no. I wonder if everything's alright with Regina. That is sad. Just to go back and clear something up, why'd you want to teach Money a lesson? Because he's a meanie. He's got something that means a lot to me. Something that means a lot to you? It must be something shiny, right? Actually, it's a stage costume. It's got lots of spangles. It's really beautiful. You should see it. We should? When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney. Huh? If you stole that monkey, you get my costume back for me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me. 3 options. Gladly. But of course, m'lady. I'll get it for you, m'lady. Gladly, m'lady. Leave it all up to us. Guess there's no turning down that request. There was no option.
Yeah, you're really gonna do it?
Oh boy. Do you know anything about this bust? There's no denying it. Max is cool. Max is cool. Grand Prix. Max is still cool. Okay, I get it. What about this note? Regina, have you ever seen this before? Whoa. I almost slipped off my chair.
I know what this is. Really? Well, it was in my pocket for a while.
It was in your pocket? This piece of paper was in your pocket?
I guess I noticed that it was in there around breakfast time.
Breakfast time?
Yeah, I always take Acro's breakfast in the morning. That's when I also take out the trash in his room. Then I go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast.
Looking cool, Max.
That's when you realize a piece of paper was in your pocket? Yep, but since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged to someone in someone else's pocket.
Wait, maybe Acro put the paper in there? So, if Acro did, is Macro calling Regina a murderer? And then what?
I wondered if the person who lost it was in trouble, so... You didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you? I did, I stuck it up there. How'd you know?
So it was Regina who put it up there. When did this happen?
The morning of the murder, I think.
That explains a lot.
I wonder who wrote this.
It was in Regina's pocket at first.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
What if Acro's the murderer? It's moving to that. He is the last person we saw, but I want to know how he did it, though. I used my legs. I ripped off my legs and I threw them on the ringmaster, killing him indefinitely. Let's see if Regina's costume is here.
It was a huge pile of trash.
One man's trash is another monkey's treasure.
I guess you're right. Look, they're all shiny things.
If he is, then you want to join his Mario Party session tonight? I'm so there. He's even got a motorcycle exhaust. What did they call this thing? Oh, a tuba, right?
Of course it's a tuba, silly. You didn't know that?
Hey, it's a picture of Regina.
Well, she is a shining beauty.
No objections here. I'm gonna take that, and it's mine. Okay, let me present this.
What's this?
That's what we want to know.
It was posted in the cafeteria the morning before the murder.
Oh, in the cafeteria? What happened? He suddenly looks incredibly serious and the birds flew away.
If it's got something to do with her, then you should go straight to the source. Her? Regina, ask her about it.
I did. I'm gonna try psy-locking him. Here we go, Magatama time. I love how the birds fly away. Like the birds don't want to be locked in. Alright. How about the wheelchair? I have to ask you, how were you injured?
I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice.
An accident during practice?
Yes, unfortunately acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries.
He's lying. If that were the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep a secret. Acro, are you really telling me that a practice accident was the cause of your injury? Oh, are we supposed to... I don't have enough evidence yet. I don't have anything that can prove how he got hurt, Alex. You got me at the right time. I don't want to use the wrong evidence, too. Okay, so let's go check around with the others.
Mo's not here.
What's that? I hear something.
Stop it, Nick. You're scaring me.
Oh, it's money.
Nick, it's money.
That monkey's holding something.
That's it. That's the thing that means a lot to Regina, remember?
Alright, time to take on this monkey, attorney style. Give it back, monkey brain. Stay. Pixels, I'm gonna let you choose the option. Which one should we choose? Give it back, monkey brain, stay, or ooh, scritchy scratchy? I feel like the third option is the best, right? I wanna go ooh. We should go with the third one, right? We should definitely go with the third one. Ooh. Speak monkey. Okay, we're doing that. Okay, let's speak monkey. Ooh.
Yikes! Ah.
I tried to have a monkey to monkey talk with him. I really did.
Nick, you...
I swiped it while money was distracted.
Wow, you're really on the ball today, Nick. Let me see it.
Huh? You can see it fine from where you are.
You know what I mean. I really want to try it on Regina's costume.
Maybe then they'll take you in the circus and I can get some peace and quiet. But there you go. We're on equal level with the monkey.
It doesn't fit me at all.
Oh well, guess it's time for you to lay off the burgers. Yikes! Now that's a yikes, Phoenix. You shouldn't say that. I know sassy. Phoenix Wright is sassy as frick, but yeah, radio station. Phoenix is sassy. He's got the freaking wig to. He's snatching off wigs and everything. That man is snatching wigs and being sassy. Not to mention, it doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually wear. It's not Maya size. Why is that important? It's not Maya size at all. Thanks. Even the game is calling her chub. That's not nice. Don't say that. Alright, Mo, we're not talking to you. Get out of here. She's waving her wand at me.
Here you go, Regina. Yay, thank you. You really got it back for me.
Don't mention it. I had to speak to a monkey to monkey.
I love you, Mr. Attorney.
It's nothing. I'm only 20-something. No wonder guys melt to mush in front of this girl. No wonder a puppy wants to marry her.
Hey, Regina. That costume is yours, right? I tried it on, but it doesn't fit me. Huh? This costume? This isn't mine. It was Leon's.
Leon's?
You know, the lie she told us about.
Oh, the one that someone killed. That lion, of course. Oh, look at Leon, though. Leon's a cutie. Look at Leon. I want to give him all the pets. Leon, he was killed, wasn't he?
That's right, my dad killed him. Why? For the lulz. Well, Leon did something really bad during practice.
My Alexa just started playing What Is Love, Baby? Don't hurt me no more. Dun, 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 dun. During practice,
Leon was sitting down and then he opened his mouth. You know, gah. Usually when he did that, I would put my head into his mouth. Wait, you put your head into a lion's mouth? I sure did. The people in the crowd always love seeing me do that. They always start screaming.
You sure they were screaming because they love seeing you do that? Anyways, what was the bad thing?
Oh yeah, Leon bit someone during that practice. Regina, everything was alright though, right? No, it wasn't alright. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry.
And that's when Leon...
Yeah, that's when he became a star in the sky.
Leon bit somebody's... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's insanely graphic. Poor thing. For biting a performer. Aww. Why wild animals need to stay wild? We did show the note. I want to know what else. Does she know anything about the box, though? Maybe about the bottle of pepper?
That's Pepper, isn't it? From the cafeteria.
Oh, it's from the cafeteria.
It's not. I remember seeing it there.
Oh, so this was the cafeteria's pepper.
You know, I'm not a big fan of Pepper.
Oh, she doesn't want to talk about it. The bite of 19. The good bite of 19, Alex. I remember that year. It was the year somebody got bit in the head by a freaking tiger.
Something smells fantastic. so we know it can't be Mo. Wait, I know what it is. It's burgers. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Bistro du Cirque, aka the cafeteria. It smells so good in here, and those burgers look great.
She's drooling like she's some sort of crazed burger monster.
My burgers are the best. Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce. They are absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. One bite will send you into hamburger heaven. I bet I can tell by the smell.
Whoa, I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of special power. So let's talk about the burgers.
Now that the ringmaster is gone, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
It was a lion, not a tigre. I remember the cartoon El Tigre on Nickelodeon. El Tigre, that was a good cartoon. It was pretty funny.
That's all I've thought about the past 2 days. Everyone loved Russell. You've heard Acro's story, haven't you?
What Ma is evolving? She evolved into Snorlax. Oh no. Like how he was adopted when he was younger?
He's calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. Acro was so upset that he said he couldn't go on.
He was that upset?
Yes, he was. Anyway, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking of trying on the ringmaster's shoes. What, really? Max would still be an issue, though. Max? He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance. He's probably the reason the circus is still around. A lot of what he says is right. Mo? All that's left is to see if everyone can get over the tragedy. You know.
The tragedy? You know? What is he talking about? Yeah, and work at a you-know-what place in The Simpsons. At a you-know-what place? The Krusty Burger? Get over what tragedy, Mo?
Huh? Don't worry about it. It's nothing at all. He must mean the tragic death of the ringmaster, right? Yes, that's it. You're right, girlie. Dang, correctamundo.
Doesn't he mean ding? Mo, I mean no disrespect here, but are you lying to us?
No, not at all. What makes you think that?
Just the way you said if everyone can get over the tragedy seemed a bit strange. It sounded like you were talking about something from a long time ago. Mo, I'm right, aren't I? There we go. Oh, Mo from The Simpsons as a bartender at Mo's Tavern. Yeah, that one. We're getting closer to the truth. It was about 6 months ago. It was just a little accident. Give me a break. Us old men have accidents. I wear big pants for a reason. Tinkle jokes. 6 months ago? Huh. The same time Macro had his accident. Let's try out the Magatama. Here we go, Mo. Let's do it. Mo, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at the circus?
Okay, there's no need to look so scared when you ask me. Hey, look over there, some juicy burgers. Let's eat instead.
Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich guy myself. Oh, Phoenix, no you're not. You're a burger man. Actually, I've got kind of an idea what happened back then. Mo, you said something about an accident. This wouldn't happen to be the cause of that accident, would it? It would have to be Leon. I heard a little bit about it from Regina. Leon made a mistake during a practice, right?
How did you?
One broken.
I told him so many times. You shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts.
Like putting her head inside Leon's mouth, right?
Yeah, but Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that the ringmaster went along. He never could say no to her.
Out of curiosity, who was bitten? Come on, Mo, don't climb up on me now. Who did Leon bite on the head?
Well, I promised I wouldn't say anything.
You promised?
He's involved in this too.
He's involved, huh? Mo must be talking about... Mo, is this the person that you promised you wouldn't say anything? Acro? It must have been Acro, right?
How did you know?
Don't worry about that, Mo. Getting to the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to the ringmaster. No way! I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Please tell me what you know. I'm sorry, Acro. We did it, though. Unlock successful. It's just like you said, you know, the accident. Did someone die? No, but it would have probably been better if he had. What? How would that have been better? He's still alive, but when he got bit, he suffered massive brain damage. He'll never recover from the coma that he's in. Coma? All he does now is lie in his bed at the hospital, and that's all he's ever going to be able to do. I see. How is he related to Acro? He's his brother. Huh? The person who got bit was Acro's brother. But brother? They were an acrobat team of brothers, Acro and Bat. Oh, Acro and Bat. Cute nicknames, I thought. Anyways, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime. Who is Acro's younger brother? Sean Thingling, but everyone called him Bat. He fell in love with Regina. Trying to win her love was his downfall. Is everybody trying to get Regina to fall in love with them? The third person I've heard who fell in love with Regina. Everyone seems to fall in love with Regina, you see? 6 months ago, while we were practicing, all of a sudden Bat blurts out, "Let me perform with Leon." Why'd he do that? I don't know, but that's what caused the accident. Oh, goodness. I'll never forget that moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling. He? You mean Leon? Yes, Leon. When he bit down, he was smiling. Oh my goodness. Oh no, not the red screen of death. Some sick grin. No, wait. That's impossible. A smirking lion. A flying murderer. No chomp, Alex. I mean, it was a chomp, but why does it seem that it's always Mo who catches all these incredible events? Nick, can lions smile? We never told the police about the incident. The circus would have been shut down if we had. The next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle. So that's what really happened. Well, you guys were so serious. What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you. Time to go back to the funny parts. For all this truthfulness has put me in the mood for a burger. Here, you two have some pepper. Shake it. There he goes again, acting like his normal crazy self. Joe! Nice, what a wonderful sneeze. Huh? You think so? You sneeze with pepper and slip on a banana peel? That's basic clownsmanship. Girlie, I know you gotta understand that. Nick, I think I'd make a good clown. Lion can smile. What are you, lionist? Yes, Alex, I'm lionist. I'm the biggest lioness in the world for thinking lions can smile. Other than Regina, I've never seen a cuter sneeze. Does Regina sneeze with pepper too? She does. Bat will always tease her with pepper. But Bat? From my point of view, those two always look so perfect together. They look perfect together, huh? So they always look perfect together. Do I have Leon in my... I have Bat here. When you think about it, he really was a good guy. He truly liked Regina. He would try anything to get her attention. He seems like a good guy. Back then, Acro was always laughing. But I guess that everything backstage at the circus isn't always rosy. I see. It's harder than you think, making people laugh all the time. Ooh. He's 22. Wait, that's illegal. Wait, I wonder if I showed him my badge yet. Oh, he doesn't know anything about my badge. Okay. I was hoping he would know something about my badge, though. Oh, yes. Bat. What do you think about this person? Sorry. He's... Oh, I guess she doesn't care about Bat. Wow. Let's see. What else can we try to do? We can always go back to Acro's room. Wait, we can go back to Acro's room. Ben, I don't need you anymore. I think we may have enough. This is weird. Throw pepper on Regina?
Mr. Wright, back again, I see. Back at it again with the objections. Well, he did say I'll be back. Wait, or was that someone else?
She deserves it for poor Bat. We're back because Acro's hiding while his legs are injured. He was hurt in the accident 6 months ago. It would seem that he knows that we know.
Well, it seems that you've got things you want to talk about, so fire away.
Alright, just for radio station, I'm gonna try pouring pepper on her. I mean, if we can, though. Here we go. Pepper!
That's pepper, isn't it?
Oh yeah, we talked about this. She doesn't like pepper. She's not a big fan of pepper. We can't throw pepper on her. But radio station, you can think about pepper being thrown on her. Alright, let's head back to Acro's room. I think we have the evidence we need. Alright. Magatama time! Fly away, birds. You can't be caught in this. Never can be caught in this. Alright, let's do it. Stretch it out. Get ready for the wheelchair. I have to ask you, how were you injured?
I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice.
An accident during practice?
Yes, unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries.
He's lying. If that were the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep a secret. Alright, is he really telling me that a practice accident?
Leon.
6 months ago, you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. One broken, okay. I know I'm on the right track. I just need to keep going.
You're saying that I was attacked by a lion?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry, Mr. Lion.
Wow, I called him Mr. Lion.
But I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit.
Okay, maybe attacked is not the best word to be using. So let me rephrase that as battled the lion.
You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion?
Because you have to fight it. You have to fight it to save someone.
Bat.
It was a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how you got that terrible injury. Mr. Lion.
Mo, he must have told you.
Yes, we learned about Bat from Mo. But he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. I suppose it was just a slip of the tongue on his part. That's how I figured it out.
A slip of the tongue.
Anyways, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime. Cut down together. That was where he slipped, and that's how I figured it out. You two ended up at the center of the same accident, together, like always.
I see. But an accident is an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault.
I still haven't broken Acro's last psych lock. This must be one incredibly deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more? Acro, I know you are still hiding something from me. Maybe someone you don't seem to like much is the reason you're being evasive. Someone he doesn't seem to like much is the reason he's being evasive. Someone he doesn't like much. Not Matt? Oh, not Max? Oh!
Oh, Regina, because the animal tamer.
Regina. Yeah, Yeah, you always seem calm and collected. I was like, oh yeah, Regina, it's like his brother liked her. He would do anything for her. he would do anything for her. And it was Regina that was the reason why Bat was in the head of a lion. You always seem so calm and collected until you start talking about her, saying things like she is cruel. Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've got quite the set of eagle eyes. You know, her tiger tried to attack me. Regent tried to attack you? Twice. He wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack Bat, did you? Leon was never taught a command to attack people. Regina isn't capable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then. But you still hate Regina. I've got proof of it. What? What are you talking about? Oh, maybe I overdid it again. But if I can hand something over to Acro, maybe you'll... Here's proof you had it out. No, what did I do? No, oh my goodness, I chose the wrong thing. I wanted to switch over. Oh my goodness. I screwed myself over. Where'd you get it? Regina posted on the board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket.
I guess I noticed that it was in there around breakfast time. I always take Acro as breakfast in the morning.
You wrote this and then you put it in her pocket. That's right, isn't it? That's right. Here's proof it's fun karma. That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright. Alright, we got it. At least we'll get some of our life back. Let's get it. There we go. All that damage is back. At least let me save for now, though. But before we get there, I'm gonna need another airhead break. I'm getting a bit weak and delirious. Give me a second. Yes, your favorite flavor, white. Yeah, the white flavor is actually pretty good. My favorite would have to be watermelon, I think. Cherry or watermelon. Yeah, best flavor is white because the white always tastes great. Just eat like 3 airheads at once. For 100 bits, I will eat 3 airheads at once, but no, I don't think you want to see me try to eat them for like 5 minutes going like... Imagine someone coming in right at the moment he's eating. They come into silence. I'm pretty sure somebody has. Somebody comes in, see me eat an airhead, dancing around in silence. Exactly, radio station man, exactly. My legs were injured by Leon 6 months ago. My younger brother, Bat, had a dare with Regina. A dare? An absurd dare. If I can put my head inside of Leon's mouth like you do, you have to go to the movies with me on a date. That's insane. Didn't you know how dangerous that is? We all thought he was being stupid too. But that line was very old to begin with, and age brought with it countless experiences in doing that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing. And that's when the accident happened. He just wanted to take her out to the movies. Why didn't he just ask her out?
Poor Bat.
When Leon chomped down, I jumped towards him. Then Leon attacked me and that's how I ended up.
What about Bat?
He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him.
I see.
I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again, and that's the reason why I keep going. Ben and Regina, they were such great friends. Oh yeah, I wanted you to take a look at this. What is it? This is the scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him.
Gross, it's covered in blood.
This scarf, it was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident. When he did it, he looked like he was smiling. He? Leon, obviously.
Oh!
When he bit down on Bat's neck, the expression on Leon's face looked like a grin.
Nick!
I know, most said the same thing.
What do you think it all means? I'll be taking that scarf if you don't mind.
Oh no, it's Von Karma. I knew it was her.
I've already heard everything, so hand over the scarf.
No, it's mine!
But the scarf is evidence in a trial. That is for me to decide. I think we should begin our preparations now, Acro.
Preparations?
I've served a summons to Acro to appear in court tomorrow as a witness. Acro, we'll talk more at the prosecutor's office. Acro, a witness? Come, Acro, let's go to the office.
Yes, ma'am.
She took the scarf!
Finders, keepers, losers, weepers. She should have followed that rule. She is a prosecutor. Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out.
Look at you all full of confidence. You must have found something you can use.
This is all beginning to come together now. How would that work? It's mine, Von Karma, not your thing. It's my scarf. Alright, everybody. We're going to end the stream here tonight. Thank you all for coming to tonight's stream. We have made a lot of progress. So we're going to continue the trial next time. Probably next Tuesday or Thursday. But until then, everybody, thanks for coming. I hope you all have a good day or night or wherever you are. I need to eat. And then I need to edit. And then I need to sleep. But I hope you all enjoy the stream. I really appreciate you all for coming. Like that scarf was a definite factor in setting the line off. Who knows, radio? Who knows? But until next time, we'll find out everything that happened. See ya!